bit ago, a couple months ago, in Earth format, it was
365.
Halloween, and it is arguably the best holiday on
I
Earth.
love it.
It's the best. It's just
Eat a lot of candy.
no one. It's just great.
Get scared.
And so I was kind of feeling it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch a scary movie. And you know my favorite scary movie of all time, right? Yeah, it's the original
Texas.
Texas
Yep.
Chainsaw Massacre. The movie is so good. I love it.
It's
But
great.
I wanted to watch something a little different. And so I put on, I'd never seen it before. I put on the original Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell.
Man.
Like, further on in the series, they tried, or they just like gave up on being any sort of serious with the film. They kind of went into like I don't know, it's like a hero horror movie journey, but it's also funny. Like
Yeah.
they purposely make it funny.
They let loose a little bit.
But the first Evil Dead, they don't totally go down that rabbit hole yet. And so just the whole premise of it is just so ridiculous. They're like in a car, they're trying to get out of town to like go party in the middle of the woods, which, you know, they could have gone a lot closer. They didn't have to like go out into like nowhere into haunted woods, which in hindsight, you know, they didn't know they were haunted.
Yeah.
So, but like then was getting a car crash with a truck on the way there, and then they get there and they're like, everything's fine. This is totally cool, you know, like no, yeah, we'll just stay here, and they just like start partying, but their party is so like not that like cool. They're just like drinking and playing cards. So I don't know why they felt like they had to drive 5 hours out of town to do that. You know, like just, they just didn't have to go all that way. And it's not even like the weather was nice. You know, it's like, oh, we'll go like, you know, it's summer or spring, and you know, it was like cold and just bad.
It could have gone a holiday in.
So, so this girl, like, I don't know why she leaves, but she's like walking outside, and all of a sudden, like, the trees come alive and they try to kill
I
her.
remember that part.
And she like runs inside and is like severely injured, like severely hurt. And everyone else is like, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like, we're staying here, it's totally cool. And she's like, we gotta get out of here right now. And they're like, no, it's totally cool. We're good, man.
Play more
like,
cards. Go
it's
fish.
fine. And so right after that, she like, I don't know, she like turns into a monster. And that's one of the things I don't get about the film is like all of the people, all the characters in it, at some point get hurt by the demons or whatever. So why is it that they all turn into monsters except for Bruce Campbell? Why is it that even though Bruce Campbell kind of gets his like leg torn up by a demon or one of his friends that turns into a demon,
It's like tag you're it, yeah.
why is he all right? I don't get
I
that.
don't get it. Yeah.
Like, if they all kind of like turned into zombies and then like blew up or whatever happened to them, why is he good? What does he have that the others don't?
Demons favor him.
That's what I want to know. That's what I got done. The movie's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's pulpy, I guess is what, you know, like very B
Orange
budget, low budget B movie. Like really like unnecessarily gory, but like fake. But it's great. I love it. I love that stuff. Okay, like I'd rather watch that than like Speed. You know, just want like duct tape and corn syrup blood and just like fake. You know, But yeah, I walked away from the movie and I was like, why did he survive?
Why is speed your example?
Why did he live? I don't get it. They all got tagged by the demon. The demon was just like, no, you're worthy. You're good. You're good to go. That's the kind of stuff that drives me up the wall. I don't like it. At least in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, no one has magical powers. She survives. Well, I just ruined the movie if you haven't seen it.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
That's your own fault if you haven't seen it. But like, she just gets lucky, you know, and like finds some holes to get out of
Well,
in the plot and in the movie.
They put her in a bag.
He, Bruce Campbell, gets tagged by a monster and his leg is bleeding. So like up until that point, you're like, oh, if the demons hit you and you bleed or whatever, then like you're done. Because that's what happened to everyone else in the movie. But it happens to him, and like he gets like torn up. Like his leg is like, it's not like, yeah, he gets torn up. So again, why is he alright? Why does he survive? I don't get it. But I'm glad he does. Because like, you know, we get Army of Darkness and like
Love that movie.
the movie's so awesome. The movie is 11 out of 10. The other thing was like, you know, their friends are turning into zombies, and like the people still left, like they inevitably have to kill them. It's just like, can you imagine going back home and being like, yeah, I know, we had to rip their head off, and I'm sorry about your daughter, my friend, but we had to do what we had to do, and we had to dismember them and spread their body everywhere on the property. Oh, here are the keys back anyways. Thanks for letting us stay there. You know, like, good thing he didn't have to go home, because that would have been really hard to explain to everyone what happened. You know, it's like, wait, everyone turned into demons and then, like, melted? Okay, well, you're going to jail because we don't believe you, and, like, you're under arrest.